What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, y'all hear me say all the time that everybody has a gift, everybody has a talent, something that they do very well and that they do in many cases better than most people. But also, we got to understand that many of us don't even really properly utilize our talent, or some people don't even find their gifts and their talent. But regardless if you do, if you don't, the question that I'm asking is, what else do you know how to do? Whatever you're currently doing right now. We live in a day and age where you have to have more than one hustle, as they say. You have to be skilled in multiple areas. And when I say multiple, that just, at the bare minimum, that just means two. Two represents multiple, which is more than one. So there are things that you should be able to be doing right now to sustain yourself, but there's also got to be some kind of I don't want to use the word fallback, but I would say alternate, some kind of alternate gift or talent that you can do that can produce another revenue stream for you. Some of us are still looking for that. Some of us have figured that out a long time ago. Some of us have already found it out, and they're making that happen. But um, we can't get complacent in the one thing that we do, the one thing that we've established. And in some cases, I don't want to use the word mastered, because you never master things. Things are always evolving, but you got a pretty good grip. You got a pretty good hold on that particular skill, and you need to have something else. Uh, Many people just go through life kind of just like this, and you have this dissatisfied feeling in your heart because you feel like, even though I'm doing all right with this, I could be doing a little bit more, I could be doing a little bit better. Um, it's possible to have more than one passion. See, we have more than one of many things in life. You know, some of y'all like to have more than one car. Some people have several houses in different parts of the country. Some guys have several wives. And these days, you're seeing women start to get a couple of husbands. I've seen some clips of women with a couple of husbands. I ain't saying I'm condoning none of that stuff. I'm just using it as an example just to say that um, it is possible for you to take interest and to actually do more than one thing and to be productive at it. Um, and on another note, if you are doing one thing or you're working on one thing and focusing on one thing and it hasn't worked for you, and before I say this part, I want y'all to understand the difference of what I'm getting ready to say. Because people will say, well, man, what about, you chasing your dream, man, and, you just, it hasn't come to fruition yet. You saying give up on it, or you saying uh, fall back. You the one that said that having a plan B would mean you didn't believe in A. No, I still believe in that. But the reality is this. If you've been working on something for 23 years and you still are where you are, where you were 23 years ago, if you've been working on something for 5 years and you still are at the exact spot that you were 5 years ago, then that's when it's time to consider that this may not be for me, or time to consider that I might not be doing this the right way. See, it's different when you are experiencing progression. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I can look at where I was in 2016, and I know for a fact that I've elevated. I've went beyond that. But if you looking at where you at now and you still in the same spot, come on, man, your movement hasn't even moved the needle at all. Then yeah, you either need to start considering other ways, or you should have already been considering other ways, you know. And because there's multiple reasons why it may not have been working for you, or it may not have worked for you up until this point. It could be that just, you're lazy. And if you're lazy, nothing's gonna work. You know, if you don't have that dog in you to go get it, then nothing is gonna work. I shouldn't say that dog in you. I should flip that. If you don't have that God in you to go get it, then it's not gonna work. Some people are your methods are wrong. The way you're doing it is wrong. You ain't doing it right. You looking at other people, they just zooming by you, and you're like, dude, it's not work. You got a car, and you doing the Fred Flintstone. You lifting your car up on the side and running with it, barefooted, on the freeway, and wondering why the other cars are zooming past you, about to hit you, and all that's because they up their technology. So there are different reasons, and if you are doing things in a way that's efficient and it's the right way, and you're pushing, you're working hard, and you're trying, and it's just not working out after so much time, gotta figure something else out, man. You gotta try a different approach. So I got off track a little bit, but I'm still on track. The point is, man, even if you're successful people transition into different areas all the time because many people discover other gifts and talents. So even if you are successful at what you set out to do, that initial passion, that initial gift, it's still okay. Man, you know what? I want to do this now. You see it all the time. You know, people start off rapping and they get into movies. People start off in sports, they get into music. They go into business. They open up this type of company and that type of company. They develop different passions about different things that they may not even knew that they had a passion for. So it's all right either way. And one thing can make the way for the new things that you set out to do. So in other words, if you are successful in this particular field, then that will open the door for you to do the other things that you like to do, but you got to grind and make it happen in that field. So what else are you able to do? You know, and people say, well, man, it's a one-trick pony. Well, I mean, I'm speaking about trying to make sure you can do other things, but ain't nothing wrong with being a one-trick pony if that one trick is getting the job done. It's like somebody calling you a one-hit wonder. A one-hit wonder is better than no hits at all. So think about that moving forward, man. You know, never stop focusing on what you're good at and when it's working, but also expand your horizons in your mind to think of other things that you may want to do, because that would be the difference between um, being on this level and being on this level. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all another time, man. Peace.